Hello, good morning. Greetings. It's not morning, but it is feels like morning to me. Had a long night, so it seems still very early. Welcome to Journal with me. I hope you all are doing well. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you. And Sabani, it's also good to see you here also. Yeah. Can you all hear me okay? I can't tell if you can hear. I did do the check and it says that you can hear me. Good to see you though. Um, and if you haven't seen me before, my name is Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices, Wellside Retreats. And I help women move away from what no longer serves them, help them to move to a place that they find a sense of peace, happiness, joy, and those emotions and feelings are where we want to be. Um, and so that's where we try to make plans. Um, we move away from negativity. We find creative outlets for ourselves. But here in this session, we will be inspiring one another uh, in community, as well as inspiring ourselves. It's all about the self care of wellness and healing through the practice of journaling, meditation, prayer, chanting, yoga, walking, getting a breath of fresh air, being still or resting. All of those things that are the practices for wellness and healing. So, welcome to my channel. If this is something that you're interested in and believe would be a good place for you to spend your wellness and healing practice time, do me a favor and like it. Give me a thumbs up for my channel and the content or the experience, even the experience. Um, and Yeah, like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. That's really actually important because sometimes they're about our mornings, depending on where you are. It could be morning, but it could be afternoon. But just having a notice that this went um, live, so that you know that what if you want to hang out for about an hour and 15 minutes is what we average, but you can spend some time here or watch it in replay. And please participate if you can. I know you can't participate so well if you're walking and have your phone and seeing this on YouTube. But if you can comment, be part of the engaging community that we have here, please do so. I encourage it. And we are some sister journalers who get along with one another. And it's a safe space. So please, please consider coming back. And those who are already subscribed, I want to thank you for subscribing and keep. And I'm pleased and happy that you keep coming to visit and journal with me. So we write in free flow mode. All you need is a journal or a notebook. I have plenty of paper around me as I write on a regular basis, and you need a crayon, pen, pencil, whatever is where you want what you want to write or doodle or create in this space. And I'll talk a little bit about that. Um, the options that you have in journaling. Um, and let's see who came in. My piece. Hola, boa tarde. Boa tarde. I'm having an issue with my pronunciation of some words in Portuguese and don't know. And my piece knows how to speak it very well. So you'll let me know if the E is the E sound. But I say botard, botarde. I think that's how it is. But hello, how are you, my piece? And Kim S., good morning to you. Good Mo, good morning. And let's see, Dr. Donna, hello, good to see you. For some reason, I think I changed my fonts or something on my computer, very small. Greetings from Bangkok. Wow, very nice, Abba. Greetings from Bangkok. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your location. Oh, you didn't miss the monthly session? No, the monthly you didn't miss. The monthly oh, last no, the journal and meditation salon is coming up this weekend. Did I put it on wrong? Did I put the date wrong in their message? Now I'm gonna go check. Ava. Let's see here. Oh, I hope I didn't steer anyone the wrong way. Sunday, January 19th. Yeah. And it'll probably be around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Yeah, we're good. You didn't miss it. So Dr. Donna, though, is getting ready to go commute. So um, you be safe, Dr. Donna, out there. I don't know if it's rainy or snowy wherever you are, but I'm really cold today in my neck of the woods. I haven't been outside, but the building is cold, and yeah, I don't know. But I hope wherever you are not too hot, not too cold. You're just right. Or if you like being hot and cold, you know, who am I to say? I prefer a nice warm balance. So so let's get started. How are you today? What do you do? Instead of when I say how are you today, it's like romper room. How are you today? Seriously, how are you feeling? What are your emotions um, like today? Um, I get from I can't tell, but I've got a lot of um, energy coming from the chat. A lot of exclamation marks. I hope that you are well and doing good and great, and um, yeah, I hope that you're doing well. Um, and once you figure out what emotion you may be feeling, how your body is doing, because we have to include all of us, right? All of the body, the mind, and our spirit, or our soul, so to speak. How is it as a you can break that up, sometimes our mind doesn't agree with the body, and and the mind is kind of an attitude about things, a belief in something. Or speaking of which, I did a video with Angela Parker of Unapologetically 50 Plus. This past week it was a live stream on her podcast, and I'll find it and put it in the chat or in the comments. And it was about mastering mindset. So it's basically how do you master? How do you. It's kind of hard to master, but how do you sit with yourself and the emotions that come up? She had a lot of good questions that she asked me. I attempted to prepare for them, um, without being too rigid in my answers. So I did. I think I did okay. I think I did okay. But yeah, how are you doing? How's the body, mind, and spirit? Um, and why is it the way it is? What brings about? What has brought about your feelings? How's your body feeling? Why do you think that it's feeling that certain way? Okay. Let's see. Dr. Donna says, not quite sunny, but bright. And thank God, no snow. Feeling good, prepared for the day, and open to growth. Very well. Whoa, she went there, taking action, open to growth, prepared for the day, open for growth. All right, Dr. Donna. Very cool. I like that answer. Hello, Katrina Lilly. Good to see you. Welcome to Journaling with Us. And Catherine says that she's feeling good in mind and body, awoke early, um, but didn't get out of bed until I saw the sunrise. Okay. Hey, that's a good kind of morning. That's a really good morning when you just lay in bed and you just wait until it comes. I used to do that. I used to really do that. That's a good feeling too. Yes, I saw that video with Angela. It was good. Okay, good. I'm glad, Katrina Lilly. Glad you saw it. Yeah, so it was good. I had seen some videos with Angela Parker. She does the Park Parker Connection, I believe it is. She and her husband have their own channel, but she has her own channel now, unapologetically 50 plus, and she asked me to come and speak about mastering the mindset. So I'll look for the link, um, and you may be able to find it on my channel under live. And it was fun. We had a good time and talked about a lot. Hello, tea time. Good to see you. Just finished your morning prayers. Very good. Very good. I'm glad that you came in and spending some time with us. I'm glad you were able to say prayers this morning before joining us. So um, so I'm glad that we're all together now and we've checked in with ourselves, but with one another. I think I'm feeling good. I stayed up late last night, and I was supposed to get up early, and I had to cancel going to the gym. I wasn't. I turned over. I was going to do an early gym run, and I had to say no, and spent some time doing some other things and preparing for um, a class that I'm taking, but also um, on my writing that I'm doing. So I feel good. It's a little, as I said, cold or cool now. Now that I've put on layers, I'm feeling better. And my body actually feels good. It was just kind of like the sleepiness, the fuzziness that you feel when you're very sleepy. So let's get started with journaling. We're gonna actually not yet. Let's um, let's spend a moment in quiet meditation and um, just prepare ourselves for journaling. And No, no cleansing breaths. You can do that on your own. I won't do that. But just settling down, closing the eyes, sitting up straight, finding a place where you are comfortable and grounding your feet on the floor if you can. If you're still in bed, then be sure you lie comfortably in your bed with your sits bones seated still in the mattress, not lying against the pillow on your back. Okay. Just getting comfortable, lowering your shoulders, closing your eyes or lowering your gaze so that you're looking at the floor. Let's set an intention for today's practice, or for the day. Quieting yourself. Consider gratitude. And once you've set your intention and considered what you're grateful for, also throw in an affirmation for yourself. Affirm yourself, congratulate yourself. Okay. Slowly and gently opening your eyes or raising your gaze, looking around the room at what is familiar to you. Okay. Yeah. Coming back home. Okay. All right. So let's begin our journaling practice. I can find a pen that I may have put away. And I've actually changed the our chimes to get started. I finally did that. And so we will start off with the starting bell, or the starting drum, actually called the djembe, djembe, and it's only one. You only hear it once, a complete cycle of that once, and then we'll end with the Native American drum, or flute, I believe it is actually. So I'll actually play those for you, okay, so that you can hear. Okay, that's the djembe bowl. Can you hear that? You might have to turn up loud. That's what we'll start with. Thought I'd do something more native to us. And then the Native American, there are all of these things. The Native American flute. That will end us. Okay. All right. So let's get started. You can hear. All right. Very good. It's amazing what sound does for you, what it signals, what it provides to our spirits, actually. Sound is amazing. These natural sounds. So let's get started with 15 minutes of journaling. Okay, that is the flute. Definitely not a chime. Native American flute. Um, if you are still in your practice, we did go over because the timer didn't quite get activated with the new sounds. But if you are still working on your journaling, your prayer, meditation, please continue and put me in the background by muting me or, um, yeah, turning the volume down. Hello, Katie. Katie Outen. Yes. Welcome to Journal with me. Um, Tea Time says, thank you for this session. And her affirmation for the day is, I am love. That's awesome. That's a great one. I am love. Yeah. So you want to share your affirmations or um, your gratitude, um, or not. It is up to you what you share. And I want to continue to, um, let you know that this is a safe space, meaning that there's no judgment, criticism here. And you feel free to be comfortable sharing or not sharing. But yes, you're invited to participate, and participation could be just you sitting and being. So um, today I'm glad to have um, thought of that came to mind. The hashtags tell you what I have been thinking about, and one was planning, one was dreaming, and one is coaching. And the reason why those came up really because as a coach, I help people make a blueprint or a plan for moving in the direction that they want to on their journey, and how they're going to do that, how they're going to move toward what they desire. Um, but I also wanted to um, encourage people to dream about the things that they desire, and some of them don't necessarily have to be material. It's a lot of at this stage in our lives as grown ups, we don't necessarily need any material. We could need material, we really could. need certain things, but we've accumulated quite a bit, and may not may not need any more material items, but we might need to fulfill some of the things that we wanted to do in our lives, including, let's say, you know, a certain line of work that we may have wanted to do, but chose something else, or fulfilling our creative spirit by being able to learn how to create certain things. And I actually want to create more, but I'm finding sometimes the process in that creation takes more time than I'm patient with giving. So I've had to kind of focus in on giving up, maybe sacrificing some time to get the results that I need. It's kind of a balancing act, but and some of it can be more creative in that they're hobbies as opposed to producing something that is a service or a product, right? So, questions to you, if you are so inclined, or basically, what are you doing today? What are you planning on doing today? I always, I'm interested in how people spend their time. Like, what I wonder what she's doing or what he's up to. That's usually with my children. Now that they're older, kind of wondering what are they up to. I know they're working. I'm a um, I'm a new uh, I'm a new grandparent to a cat. I have a grand cat, and she seems to be entertaining my daughter quite a bit. And so I get, messages and calls about the cat. Her name is Felicia. So, yeah. So I'm interested in what Felicia's been up to. It's amazing how things happen like that. I don't have any grandchildren, but I have a grand cat and had a grand dog at one point, but he's he's no longer well, he's in our spirit, but he's not with my son any longer. So what are you doing today? Or are you working? Are you creating, taking part, and creating through a hobby? What are you dreaming about? If you're dreaming, have you built time in for yourself today? Um, are you helping care for someone else, a family, friend, a neighbor? And are you caring about your score, spending time caring for yourself, um, connecting with others? I know that a friend of the family was very helpful in helping my mother yesterday. Um, and that was a blessing to my family. We have a village that is working together to help my mother. So Abba says that she's capable. Very good. Thank you for sharing that. Absolutely, you are capable. I love that. affirming herself in a positive, powerful statement. And Catherine says today she plans to visit briefly a sick friend and then take a senior strength class at the Y, practice the violin. Very good. Yeah, very good, Catherine. Yeah, Catherine is actually, if I can, if I may, Catherine, um, it's a good thing. Catherine's very organized with her time, and she does help neighbors and family members. Um, and she's taking care of herself and doing something that, practicing the violin. And I remember her seeing her violin and her music. And, sometimes we put down things that we used to do, but never fulfilled. Maybe getting, never finishing the things that we like to do, or don't pick them up again. So thank you for sharing that. And so those are the things that are on my kind of on my in my journaling today. I actually wrote down a to-do list today. Journaling is a great way of writing down to-do lists, or lists of things that we are capable of, right? Right? Writing down the capabilities that we have to be able to fulfill our dreams. As Ava stated, she is capable. And yeah, she's capable. She's now in Bangkok. So she's capable of getting there. And it may not have been, right away, but she's got there. I think she has traveled in that area before, but it takes time, effort, energy. It takes some research, you know. Sometimes we actually don't spend enough time doing the work to be able to allow ourselves to be capable of something. And then I say that in the planning, it takes a lot of reading and research to satisfy the curiosity and to know factual information in order to get something accomplished and something done. Um, I have had a long, long love of photography, um, and was a budding photographer, back in, I don't know, my teenage years. And my mother gifted me at 16 a, uh, a camera, um, 35 millimeter camera. I still have it. Actually need to take it to the shop. But I used that camera up. I developed film. I entered art shows. I worked on the yearbook committee. I've, taken pictures of people, for people. Um, but I put it down. And, that's how life is. It was a hobby. It wasn't something that I wanted to become a, independent freelance photographer. But maybe I could have been. And what spurred other interests was documentary filmmaking. So I have all of these things that have been put away. I say put on a shelf. Um, that now that I have time, the freedom of time, all manner of things come up to me. I can do this, I can do that, but it's about being realistic and how do I spend my time, right? And so, but I want to keep dreaming the dreams. So once one thing is completed, maybe I can do something else because we we should never stop dreaming or learning. We talked about growing up instead of growing old, and that has really stuck with me over the last um, month or so. And I think it was because I had a really great December. I had a really great December exploring and spending time not being so serious about, just really fine lines, just opening up to new things and connecting with new people. And yeah, so I want to encourage you to dream, continue dreaming. And once you have something that you want, you desire, um, to make a plan. And that's what I do in my coaching with others is help them along the way. Um, because sometimes it's difficult to make the plans, do all the reading, get all the stuff done, know the resources. So it's important that you believe in your capability, right? Believe in your capability to to fulfill your desires. Um, my piece today is about self fulfillment and pleasure. It takes different forms: journaling, qigong, plant care, and financial literacy. Awesome! That's great. Thank you, my piece. That's good. Yeah. You do also do a lot of planning for yourself. That's great. I like that. Thank you for sharing that. Self fulfillment, yeah, and pleasure. Awesome. Oh, yeah. I love photography. I'm learning more. I've decided to watch some YouTube. YouTube is amazing. And some of these people are amazing who they're doing different things. I've been watching um, a few videos on how some of these people are going to Italy and purchasing, properties that are ruins or abandoned, or, they're out in the countryside in Italy. And it's amazing, how they photograph their work. They use drones in their presentation, and then they film themselves. And I'm like, how do they do that? How are they filming themselves by themselves most of the time? And today, I asked that question, and poof, today on YouTube, a recommended video was on how you capture yourself solo. I was like, wow, okay. So, so I just watched the video. Not like I'm going to go out and do any of this stuff right away, but it's a great resource for if you want to do that. There's videos on just anything you can imagine. There's a young woman who renovated a cabin or a cottage in Sweden, and she's doing all this work herself. All these people are doing the work themselves. They learn how to do things and they do it. Now they're younger. They're younger, but there's someone in our I believe it's in our the Exodus community, Exodus Summit community, who is actually building her own house in either South Africa or Ghana, and she's helping to do some of the work. She's doing it out of making it out of plastic or something, some big container type of things. She's on YouTube also. So, people are creating for themselves. And this woman is in her late 60s. I believe she's 68. If anyone knows of her, I believe she's part of the Exodus Summit community, and she's building a house in Africa. And yeah, she's building out of, I forget what materials that she's using, but it's eco-friendly materials. So, hi, Katrina Michelle. Good to see you. Now, talking about photography, uh, I will share that Katrina Michelle is a wonderful photographer and videographer. Yeah, it's something and so it's all about time. It's the timing and the planning to fit these things in, once you have, especially if you're into the art, as Dr. Donna is, of the art of photography, the art of filmmaking, um, and those things that that make us happy. Um, the physical things like my pieces, doing Qi Kong now and plant care, has some beautiful plants, which and then learning financial literacy. Yeah. So I hope that you can fit in time. And these are things that are self-care things. They help us. They can help us with our healing, and they can help us with our wellness. They provide energy, the endorphins that we need, the happy feelings when we are doing what makes us feel good. And it's important to keep dreaming about them and trying to find a place, a plan in them, because we are capable. Thank you for affirming yourself with that. That's a great word for us today, Abba. We are capable of so much, and we sometimes limit ourselves. I'm not saying we can do it all in a day, but we might be able to fit some time in to learning something new, which helps us to grow, which helps us with not being old. Quote that word old. I love the word mature. It makes me feel better. um, so, whatever you're doing today, try to plan on something if you can, or for the week, or whenever you have the time to put it into a practice. Put your hobbies into practice, things that will make you feel good and better and best, right? If you can. It's all about not overloading us. Also, stick in some rest, stick in some rest and relaxation. Um, – and, – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – –– A lot of us don't do that. We don't plan for it. We just seem to just kind of fall on the sofa or fall on the in the bed and go to sleep. But actively being intentional about the kind of rest, and the rest can be many things. So, does anyone have any questions? Want to offer any comments for today? I hope that you can get done what you need to get done for today. For those who are traveling and are, um, you know, enjoying being in new spaces, new places, who are exploring and capturing the images. I applaud you and am glad that you are doing what you may have dreamed of doing. That is beautiful. I know that um, there have been a lot of people who've been going over to Southeast Asia. Some people have been to Dubai. Um, there are people in and out of Portugal, Belgium. Been hearing a lot of Belgium. Um, and as I look out my window right now, I have a I live on a street that's kind of a busy street. It's a thoroughfare that takes people through part of Porto um, and Villanova de Gaia that is accessible to a lot of tourists. And so I see groups of people walking up and down the street quite often because it's before you get into the center of town. And it's a neighborhood that has built up guest houses and accommodation because Portugal is a tourist destination. It is there, the industry here, the largest is tourism. So people come all times of the year. And I think this is a good time to come. It's not overly crowded. Um, it's gotten cooler here, especially in Porto. But there's some areas that I don't know. My piece, you want to tell us how it is down in Lisbon? um, I don't know what the temperature is, but the further you go south, the warmer it is. You're just right across the street from Africa. So it's pretty warm down there. But yeah, travel is also can be, it is a hobby. It could be, you know, living abroad. It's something new. Traveling abroad outside of the United States, where a lot of us are from, is an exciting, transformative activity. And I encourage people, if they want to do so, to travel. It can change your life. Um, oh, thank you, Catherine. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad you showed up also. It's good to be in community with you all, she says. Yeah. So keep coming back, keep practicing wellness and healing, fitting in time for your hobbies, your dreams. Remember, when you dream, your dream is out there waiting for you. That means, it comes and says, "Hello, hello, I'm here. Remember you, you wanted, you wanted this. Um, you need to actively do it, pursue it, um, manifest it, be about it. You know, I'm waiting for you. It's calling for you. It's something that the divine, the universe, the source, creator has put out for us to to do, because we are creators, and the Creator has put us here to create, whether that be for our own learning, for some to help others, or to fulfill um, the love that we have for ourselves. Right? You tap into that love, that bank of love for yourself. So it actually never runs out. Just have to tap into it. Yeah, shouldn't use the analogy bank, but it is love within you that helps you get to the places that you want to be. And dreaming is great. Daydreaming, dreaming is beautiful. Let's see, my piece. It's bright today and looks like comfortable walking weather. Oh, okay, we've had rain and gloomy weather on and off. Same here. My piece. Thanks for the report. I appreciate you. And that is in down in the Lisbon area, the greater Lisbon area. There's this very quiet, but maybe not uh, so subtle rivalry between the local people, the native Portuguese. They they talk about what is the greatest city in Portugal, and it's funny to hear them talk about it. So, but I will say that Lisbon has the best weather. Yeah, I'm going to say that as a resident here. um, so, you all have a great day. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday for our affirmation Thursday. Don't wait until Thursday to affirm yourself. Don't wait to, sit down and uh, make your plans about your desires. Um, yeah, and then you know, go out and do it. Manifest it. Manifesting it takes action. You have to do it. Um, have to do the work. You have to act as if you are actually a photographer. So, for instance, right? if that's the dream that you plan on pursuing, um, or if you plan on being a writer, you have to do it. That's your dream, to be a published author. You have to do it. Of course, talking about me, you have to do it. If you plan on being a chef, you actually, have to start cooking. Got to do it. So, with all that said, I wish you a great day. Create a great day for yourself. Um, give yourself grace, patience, right? Um, yeah, and be grateful for what you do have. Um, and I'll see you on Thursday. It's been a great day with you. Thanks, Katrina. And Katrina, two Katrinas today. Make your dream a reality. Just do it. Yes. Have a great day, everyone. All right. Sending much love to you, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye bye.